around. Okay, just got
Right.
caught with a recording. Yeah. Uh, just lost my train of thought. Sorry. Um, Around integration testing and stuff like that with VLLM. Um, so I had a particular PR in flight at the time, but I know I think Johan, I think it was you who raised around 920, which is an overall issue to deal with this. So I suppose where do we want to go with this? Are we how do we want to is first of all is 930 a good start with the integration test, which is a script that can run, build the particular Docker image on the fly and test that then at the moment with a simple test by asking it to run the model and prompt the model. And can we build on that at one side? And then are we looking at bringing some other tests in as well on top of that? So I suppose I'd like to get what you think.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Um, but how long does it run? How long does it take for each one for now?
Um, it doesn't take that long, GI Joe,
Mm-hmm.
if as once it runs, but it's the queuing of the system, obviously.
Yeah.
Um, like I think Shay Young raised a very good point. When do we want to run it? Do we want to run it, after every commit, or do we want to schedule it? Is another option.
Uh,
And yeah, like if you run after every commit, obviously you find the issue straight away. If we schedule it, then you'll only get the issue after the PRs merge. Um,
hmm.
Now, I suppose what you can do there is we can force you use it so that it runs on every commit, and then we'll see. We can check then how um, is it providing a bottleneck to the CI system or not, and then if it is, then we could potentially then schedule it daily or twice daily.
Yeah, I think we can start with like every commit. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Um, on we'll say 920. What is, I suppose, the long-term thinking here? Um, and I know how you created this particular issue.
Which issue? This is 930.
It's issue 920.
Oh, 920. Let me take a look. Oh, 一画. Yeah, Jai, do you know the context?
Yeah, so basically there are like constant changes in VM that could break the interface between the cache and VM. So that's why we need this integration testing to keep track whether the interface still works.
Yeah, I suppose my question on that is the script approach then. So first of all, starting with the integration test script,
Hmm.
is that good? Is that good enough?
Uh,
Um, and we improve it by building up. So we'll say we get it in now with the one test in it, and then people start adding tests to it, which is quite
yeah,
easy to.
yeah.
And you think is that sufficient where you know, we can call it for different requests and so forth because you're going to have the VLLM inference server running with LMCache integrated with it, and then each test then will test different parts.
Yeah, yeah, I think we can start with this PR, like just one request. But eventually we might want various workloads to test it. For example, like if you use multi-model models, then you have images, then that requires different inputs, and the code path in cache and VM are also different. So yeah.
Okay, that's yeah. Well, we can build on it because I think probably bash scripting like that is the best approach, and also we
Hmm.
need it run anyway on the build kite environments you've set up.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to be specific GPU environments. So, yeah. So, yeah, let's see how we go with that to start with, and we can build from there. Then. Thanks for that, folks.
Okay. So this 9:30 is ready to be merged, right?
9:30 is ready to be merged. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, you got me there with that one. Yeah, I suppose it is. I've replied to show things. So if you want to have a look at that and see if you're happy with my response there, then we should be able to merge it in
Okay.
if as long as the big for some strange reason I don't see you know I don't see the um I don't see the particular pipeline showing up in the CI output, if you know what I
Mm.
mean, if you go down to where the checks. So maybe Showthing knows better what's going on there.
Okay.
It does
Okay.
run, but it's not showing up in there for some reason.
I'll talk to him.
If you could
Thanks.
do that, please. Yeah, thanks.
Okay, great. Yeah, thanks, Martin. Yeah, so any questions for Martin? Okay, then we can move to the next one, Mo.
Yeah, hi. I just
Hey.
wanted to update that I
Mm.
had a week off for the holiday, so I'm still working on kind of a community plan. So I should have something ready by our next meeting. And if there's anybody that would want to collaborate on it, please feel free to let me know.
Okay,
Thanks. Thanks.
thanks.
Yeah, just let me know when you're ready to talk. We can talk separately or yeah.
Okay, great.
Sounds good. Okay.
Can you elaborate on what is the community outreach plan? Sorry.
Hey, Mo.
Mo. Hey.
Yeah, there's a question for you.
Oh yeah. So I'm just familiarizing myself with this project. Um, and I'm just seeing some opportunities just kind of within our documentation and then maybe also um with ways that we can engage with the community to just boost um contributors and make it a more welcoming space and that kind of thing. So
Mm,
I had said that I would sort of like jot all that to put all that together to make it into kind of a comprehensive plan with some suggestions of things that I could do or I could work with others to do. So just to kind of make the project more popular and get it out there a little more.
Thanks.
Um,
Yeah, that sounds great.
yeah, this is helpful.
I'm glad it sounds good.
Thanks. Yeah, so next one is Regan's.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, is there any update on error handling? Because I saw this PR, and clearly it lacks some like can you click that
Sure.
link, please? Yeah. Uh, Files changed. Uh, at the bottom, it calls a sorry,
Um,
it's no, sorry, it's at the in the scheduler file
Scheduler.
scheduler.py. Yeah, and it calls a function named connector dot uh, down below or at the bottom of the file.
Oh, wait, it is.
Anyway, anyways, it calls a function that basically gets the block IDs that fails to load, but we don't have that function implemented. So clearly this PR
Um,
is not in. Yeah, please.
yeah, I think the block IDs are passed back from the the workers. Or is it you have tried this PR and it doesn't work?
No, I haven't tried it. It calls a uh function from of the connector, a method from the connector, but I
Which one?
didn't
You mean
see
this one?
which one.
Yeah, you mean this one? I'm drawing on the screen.
Oh, no, not this one. Wait a minute. Let me see. If I can find the uh wait a sec. Uh, it's in the GPU model runner.py, that file. At the bottom of that file.
Model runner that okay,
That's the one
this
there.
one. Oh, this one?
Yes, yeah. So it calls connector dot get block IDs with low errors. I didn't see this method in the
Ah,
connector
I
class.
see.
So yeah. So is
Mm.
there any timeline or
Um, like so normally I would have a weekly meeting with this guy every week, but he has some other things to do this week, so we skipped the meeting this week. I guess I'll check on the progress next Monday.
yeah. If there's anything that we can help, we are very glad to help or
Yeah,
make some contribution.
yeah, I'll talk to him. Yeah.
Okay.
Or I can just share I think he's also in the Slack channel, so I'll just like have a small group and let you know each other. Yeah.
Well, okay, sure. That would be great.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Next one, Martin.
Yep. Just two things there. The first one is I've noticed inside in the README a mix of HTML and Markdown.
Ah,
I was thinking of, I don't know if you want me to raise an issue. I was thinking of raising an issue to propose that we just make it Markdown.
yeah,
Um,
I agree. I agree.
you're okay with that? So
Yeah,
will I just
yeah.
push a PR or do you want an issue?
It's up to you. You can create an issue or you can just correct a PR directly if it's not too complicated. Yeah.
Okay, Jay, I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just it's kind of how it came about was I want to put more badges up there, and it makes the
Ah, I
badges
see. I see. I see.
harder and links and stuff. So yeah, okay,
Great, great.
uh, all right, that's great. And just running on to the other one. So I'm starting to do a bit of triaging. I'm going to the end of the PRQ, and I'm going to do the same with the issues, so the old ones, and I'm going to work my way back. So I'm going to just ask the person that pushed the PR, is it still
Yeah.
open? They want to rebase, and then it's great that I think one or two of you have jumped in and said no, that the PR no longer exists or whatever. So I'll go
Okay,
through
great.
that. So
Mm.
in addition, I just wonder, and it's practice in other communities. Some communities don't like it, other communities are for it. Should we? Would you be on if I implemented a stale bot?
How does it
Uh,
work?
so how does it work? Yeah. So it's just GitHub action.
Mm-hmm.
And we can configure the action that if there's no activity on an issue or PR after, I don't know, 30, 60, 90 days, I think generally it's 90 is what people go with. After 90 days, it would close that issue or that PR. So what
Uh,
happens then is the OP or the person who raised the issue or the PR or the person who's interested in it will come back and say, why did you do that? And then we can reopen. But if no response comes back, then it kind of it's a way of telling, well, that particular issue or PR is dead, essentially.
I see. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll raise an issue on that as well so that everyone
Mm.
gets a
Great.
chance to give their opinion as well. But
Great.
yeah,
Great.
thanks for that, Jay.
No problem. Thanks.
Thanks. Okay, any other questions or things you want to discuss?
Hello, may I say
Hey,
something?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. I'm Richie. I'm from NTU Singapore.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm currently using LMCache for PD disaggregation, and then specifically interested in its XPYD functionality. However, during the use of the PD disaggregation XPYD, I noticed there is a bug, and I propose a very simple fix to it. It's just a one-line fix, which is PR 982. I wonder, uh, we have made a few rounds of conversation there, but it seems
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
action. So yeah, I wonder what is the status of it.
yeah, I'll try to merge it back
Sure,
today. Yeah.
sure, thank you. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, any more questions? Otherwise, we can end here. Okay, thanks everyone for joining. And next week it will be like 6:30 p.m. PT. Yeah, I hope to see you guys there next week too. Okay, thank you.
Thanks,
See
folks.
you.
Have a nice
Thank
day.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
you. Bye.